Most people think finding yourself means adding more experiences, more searching, more goals. But what if the opposite is true? What if everything you're looking for is already here, just buried under everything else? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean through the story of Pablo Picasso and 11 lithographs that changed how I see everything. By the end, you'll understand why subtraction, rather than addition, might be the key to finding what's true about yourself. And I'll give you one simple way to start that process today. So it's December 1945 and Paris is still recovering from World War II. And Pablo Picasso walks into Ferdinand Merlot's lithography workshop on Rue de Chabrol. He's not there to buy anything. He's simply there to experiment. Picasso sits up in a corner of the shop and begins working on a lithograph. A bull. His first attempt is magnificent. Detailed, shaded, realistic. The printmaker, Ferdinand Merlot, looks at it and thinks to himself, "That's perfect. He is done." But Picasso isn't done. He takes the same stone and he reworks it. Then again, each time removing something, simplifying, stripping away. The other printmakers are confused. Why is he destroying such beautiful work, they say. But Picasso keeps going. For 2 months, 12 hours a day, he obsessively refines that single image. By the 7th iteration, the once detailed bull has become mere abstract shapes. By the 9th, it's mostly just lines. And by the 11th and final version, it's nothing but 12 simple strokes. But here's what's remarkable. Those 12 lines capture the spirit of that bull more powerfully than all the detail in the first version. Merlot later said, "What I don't understand is that he ended up where he really should have started." But when you look at that line, you cannot imagine how much work it involved. Picasso had discovered something profound about essence. That truth isn't found by adding more. It's revealed by removing everything that doesn't belong. So how does this apply to finding yourself? Think about it. Right now, you're carrying around layers, aren't you? Other people's expectations, old versions of yourself that may or may not fit any longer, stories you've been told about who you should be, and every time you try to find yourself by adding something new, a new hobby, a new goal, a new identity, you're just adding on another layer on top of what's already there. But what if you tried Picasso's approach instead? What if you started subtracting? First, subtract the noise, the incessant input, the endless scroll. Give yourself space to actually hear your own thoughts. Then subtract the performance. The version of you that's always trying to impress someone else, right? Next, subtract those old stories. The beliefs about yourself that you inherited, but never chose. And finally, subtract away the urgency. The pressure to figure it all out right now. Because here's what I've learned. Your true self isn't hiding somewhere you haven't looked yet. It's been there all along, waiting, underneath everything else. The work isn't to find it, the work is to stop covering it up. Picasso spent 2 months removing everything that wasn't essential to his bull lithograph. What would happen if you spent even 1 week removing things that aren't essential to you? Start small. Pick one thing you've been carrying around that maybe it doesn't feel like yours to be carrying around any longer. Maybe it's a commitment that you made out of guilt, or an identity that you formed that no longer fits, or a story you've written about yourself that no longer serves its purpose. And let it go. Just set it down for a while and see what remains. Because sometimes the most profound discoveries come from finally letting go of what was never yours to begin with. And I'd love to hear what comes up for you. What's one thing you've been carrying around that might not actually be yours? Drop it in the comments below. And if you want to understand what it actually feels like to live from that essential place, the place that emerges when you stop trying to carry what isn't yours, I made a video about exactly that. It's right here when you're ready. Thanks for watching.